everyone. I'm Dr. Kelly Ritchie, and I have the honor and privilege of serving as Westlake Academy's head of school. Thank you so much for joining us today. Today's groundbreaking marks a defining investment in the future of our international baccalaureate students. These new facilities will ensure our students have the environment that they need to engage in college-level research, collaboration, and innovation that extends far beyond the classroom. We are so grateful to everyone who has been able to be essential to this project and to getting us here today. First and foremost, this project would not have been possible without the generous donation from Sam and Margaret Lee. Their dedication to the Academy has been undeniable, and their investment in what began in 2003 as a grassroots effort has grown into a renowned institution of teaching and learning. This Arts and Science edition will continue the reach of their legacy. We are grateful to the estate's executor, Mark Jimenez, for his continued dedication to the Lee's mission to support the Academy. Today, we are also honored to be joined by Norma Prado-Evans, the Executive Director of the Lee's Foundation, and we'll be hearing from her in just a few minutes. Thank you to our amazing Board of Trustees for their support of this project. Mayor Kim Graves, who is also our Board of Trustees President, Tammy Reeves, Todd Gaudier, Michael Yakira, TJ Duane, and Kevin Smith. Your tireless work on behalf of the Academy is valued and appreciated more than you could know. Your dedication to our efforts here and your engagement and encouragement ensure that our school continues to thrive. To Westlake's municipal partners who helped make this project happen, Wade Carroll, Jason Alexander, we appreciate all the foundational work that had to happen to get us to this point. From helping to dedicate matching funds to ensuring that the plans reflected the high standards that Westlake Academy has set for our students, we know this would not have been possible without both of you. Jason Oliver, our newest partner, you hired into a project that was already well underway, and you found immediate ways to ensure that we stayed true to our original timeline. Thank you for jumping into meetings, getting our permit finalized, and helping to guide the day-to-day operations of this exciting endeavor. When we were choosing an architect and a general contractor for this project, we knew that we wanted firms that were focused on the same values that we hold close. We were intentional about choosing individuals who were focused on schools, who knew how to collaborate, and who were dedicated to the quality and excellence that we expect of ourselves. BRW Architects, it was nothing short of providential that we made this connection. Ann Hildebrands, Chris Sano, Madison Ramsey, Jenkins Peak, and Amy Wilson, you have listened to all of our ideas and concerns. You have led us through important decisions, and working with you has been an absolute joy. Thank you for being generous. Yes. Thank you for being generous with your knowledge and your time, and gracious through our endless list of questions. To the Sadalco team, you came highly recommended to this project, and we are ecstatic that you're in this role. John Fisher, Dustin Tribley, Jason Pruitt, Stephanie Castro, Nick Camming, and Tyler McCarty, your communication and kindness, your interest in our school, and the immediate progress you have made have left no doubts that you are the exact right people for this project. Academy staff, our teachers and administrators who guide students every day and are often called on to do more with less. We could not be more happy to provide you with facilities and equipment that match the care and attention that you give to both your students and your curriculum. Every success we have as an organization, every positive student outcome, every college admission, every life that is changed for the better is a direct result of your professionalism and your expertise. I'm counting the days to get to see you continue that work in new, modern classrooms that align with the academic rigor expected from an IB program. To our students and families, thank you for choosing Westlake Academy. We know that you have many choices of schools, and we are honored to be able to serve you every day. You are some of our first thoughts every morning, and some of our final thoughts before we go to sleep at night. During discussions and planning around these new learning spaces, you were all in the forefront of our mind at each step, and we are excited that your new facilities will support your talent and your efforts. Finally, Beth Raymond, Michelle Briggs, and Rosie Miller, Today would not have been possible without your attention to detail and your unwavering pursuit of excellence and quality in all things. Thank you for all of your hard work today and every day. At this time, I'm proud to welcome our Mayor and Board of Trustees President, Mr. Kim Graves. Thank you all for being here today.
Good morning. Dr. Ritchie, thank you, and thank you all for being here today. It's so nice to see so many members of our community on this truly important milestone. I'd like to begin by recognizing, Kelly already did, but Mark Jimenez, the longtime Lee attorney and the state attorney, cannot be here, but Sarah Prado Norman is here. And we couldn't thank her enough. I'm sorry, Norma Evans is here. We couldn't thank the Lee Estate enough for all you've done. To the Lee family and Lee Estate, thank you. Your generosity, your belief in our school and our town made today possible. We're deeply grateful, and I want to again acknowledge and sincerely apologize. And if Mark were here, he would probably roll his eyes, but I want to sincerely apologize on how the original gift was handled years ago. Mrs. Lee stood in this building, in the Sam and Margaret Lee building, and said, "This is what I want." And that was 2020. And we're very proud today to honor her wishes and fulfill that vision finally for the Lee family and estate. And Hildebrand and team, you guys are absolute rock stars. You have just been outstanding. Your knowledge, your professional, your clear understanding of the educational needs and how it fits into our school, and then how you honored our past and looking forward to the future to bring all this together has been amazing. I told Dr. Ritchie earlier, I built sites across the country in my career, and I've never worked with a better team as your group. So thank you, and thank you, thank you. We also have, Wade Carroll and his team from Town Hall. Wade, thank you for everything you do. Jason Oliver, newest addition to our Westlake family. You have been fabulous, thank you. And you're going to hear from John Fisher from Sadalco here in a little bit. We're so excited to be on this journey with you. And we also know that Jason has worked with your firm before, and I think BRW has as well, so we have all of these connections. A little bit of history. So Dr. Ritchie is in her sophomore year at Westlake Academy. She's wrapping up her fourth semester. When she got here, we both came in at the same time into our jobs, and we knew we had this donation. We didn't know the parameters around it, but Dr. Ritchie really drove this. I think at a conference you found BRW when you and Ms. Briggs were at a conference and got this rolling. But I really owe the appreciation to our outstanding Board of Trustees, Tammy Reeves, Kevin Smith, who's not here, but Michael Yakira, TJ Dwayne, and Todd Gautier. Your leadership, your persistence, which we appreciate, your commitment to excellence made this day a reality, and thank you for your dedication to our students and to our future. As many of you know, if you haven't seen our little graphic up there, we are already one of the top-ranked public schools in the state, not charter schools, top-ranked public schools in this great state of Texas. And I believe this addition will elevate us even further with state-of-the-art facilities in physics, arts, and science that will inspire innovation, creativity, and discovery for generations of students. And at a time when public education in Texas faces real challenges, from funding pressures to poor overall performance, you can't turn on the TV that a school is not being shut down or taken over by the TEA. I remain fully committed to fighting for strong public schools. And I think we have the opportunity, the responsibility to be a model of what public education can and should be. How we teach, how we support our educators, how we invest in our students, and ultimately the results we deliver. During the last legislative session, we made important connections with our state representatives and senators. And I want to recognize Dr. Ritchie and Ms. Briggs. We had 2 separate trips to Austin last session, 2 days each. And the first 2 days, we kind of understood the lay of the land. One point, we were just going knocking on doors down the hallway, just meeting everybody we could. But we got some valuable information from that trip. And one, the per student allocation is ridiculous in our state. And we were really lobbying to get that raised. But the other, probably more important, is charter schools only get about 10% of what ISDs do for facility funding. So we came back from that first session and we put a letter campaign together we figured out every representative or senator that had a large group of charter schools, and we sent out a letter campaign. We followed up with calls, and then our next trip, we met with every one of them. And I'm proud to say, because of this effort that they led, we got charter school funding for every charter school in the state of Texas. We got facilities funding where it should be. That's actually, not to talk numbers, that's about $300,000 a year to this school, which is very material. We didn't do real good on the per student allotment. It only went up $55. We thought it was going to go up about $2,000 that would match at least the inflation rate in the last 5 years. But we have another session coming up next year, so we will be more ready. And we'll continue that momentum, and particularly, we're going to advocate for an increase in the basic allotment, like schools can contribute. We have for those in Westlake, we have a Senate and a House race coming up in November. Those races are very important. We need to have friends in Austin that will help us with this. And then lastly, over the past 2 years, if you look around our campus, we've made significant enhancements across the board. From the new logos and our wind, I know is hard on our banners, but from our new logos, our banners, the field lights, goalposts, scoreboards, beautiful multi-purpose field. But today's project truly stands above them all. And it's investment not just in a building, but in opportunity and excellence and the future of our school. I want to thank you, everybody, for making today possible. Let's go Blacksmiths. Thank you. I'd now like to introduce Norma Prado Evans, trustee for the Lee Estate.
Good morning. Thank you all for being here. On behalf of the Lee Estate, it is an honor to join you for this groundbreaking ceremony. It is a moment that represents a lasting investment in the future of Westlake Academy and many generations to come. The Lees always believed in the power of education to transform lives. Their gift reflects that belief, as well as a partnership between this town and the school that helped bring this vision to life. We want to thank everybody who made this possible, and we are so proud to be a part of the Westlake community. Thank you. Anne from VR Architects.
Good morning. Truly honored to be here. I feel like, Kelly, this was meant to be, that we're here. We're strong advocates of students and teachers, loving coming to the buildings that you have as schools. We want you to be happy to be here and joyful to be here. As architects, our role is to help translate educational goals into physical spaces, and today marks the first step in that process, becoming real. The Art and Science Edition is the result of a strong collaboration with school leadership, the town leadership, and the teachers, all united by a shared vision for how students learn best within the IB framework. Together, we have designed spaces that prioritize flexibility, durability, and hands-on exploration. These environments support both creative expression and scientific investigation, filled with light and adaptability, where students can collaborate, experiment, and learn by doing, and most importantly, be inspired to reach their highest individual potential. Just as important, these spaces are truly connected to the outdoors as an extension of learning. You have a beautiful campus. You want to be outdoors. You want to be connected. We want to blur those lines. With outdoor labs and open air learning areas, education is no longer confined to a single classroom. Learning will happen everywhere, supporting inquiry-based and interdisciplinary teaching that is central to your program. We're excited for you to make these spaces your own, and today is just the beginning, and we're grateful to be a part of it. Congratulations, and thank you so much for including us in this important milestone.
about this beautiful weather we got today.
Right.
You know, if anything from today should make everybody realize that stuff like this doesn't just happen. From the generosity to the commitment to the hard work, the sacrifice, all came together to develop a vision. And then after that, the many, many hours over many years spent fine-tuning that vision brings us to today. And today signifies the next step. And that's where we come in. Our job at Sadalco is to take that vision and transform it into reality, to the next step. You know, at Sadalco, our mission statement is to provide the very best construction experience based on relationships built on integrity. And I cannot tell you how exciting it is to be a part of a project like this. To continue relationships with Jason Oliver, a long-standing relationship with BRW that goes back many, many years between the two firms. And we're equally as excited to develop new relationships with Westlake Academy, with the town of Westlake. You know, Zechariah 4:10 says, "The Lord rejoices to see the work begin." And that's what today is about. Today is about excitement. You know, rejoice that this work's about to begin. Take Westlake Academy to the next level. Thank you.
I could have Mr. Llewellyn and our students come up that are going to speak on this project.
Hi everyone, good morning. My name is Alice Chopra and I'm currently a sophomore here at Westlake taking NYP Physics. While I've always known that my love for physics ran deep as a child, this year has truly just deepened that love for me even more. As a class, physics is conceptual, intellectual, a little challenging, and applicable to the real world, which is everything I look for. And the academic rigor of the class, alongside Mr. Llewellyn's efforts to make it collaboratively and individually engaging for all of us, really motivates us as students to do better and reach that IB standard that we're expected to. And I'm sure that with this new addition, with the state-of-the-art rooms and the labs and the new tech and opportunities we get, that will just further drive our motivation to do better and strive us all to learn more. So I'm really looking forward to this new addition. So thank you so much to all our donors that have brightened our future.
Good morning. My name is Reese Kilgore, and I am a sophomore student who is taking Art 2. I'm planning to take DP Art in the future, and I'm really excited about this new building extension, especially the art room. Right now, we do not have a working kiln, which means we don't have opportunities like ceramics and sculpture techniques. But with this new space, that completely changes, and we'll be able to experiment more, try new materials, and push our creativity further. Plus, having more room will make it feel like a real studio and not much like a classroom. Also, it gives us a place to display our work, which is really important because it's not just about creating the art, it's also about sharing it. Overall, this new art space will open up many new opportunities, and I'm really excited to be a part of it. So thank you to everyone who is making this extension possible.
This day has been a long time coming. I have been looking forward to this for years. I started working at Westlake Academy back in 2019. And in 2019, when I was first given the tour of the campus and I was shown what my classroom was going to be, this classroom, it has a funny little shape to it if you've never seen the physics lab. It's very long, it's very narrow, and so some of the students have to sit kind of far away from the instruction. And that's always been a little bit of a challenge, something I've always had to account for within my class. But I was assured that it would be temporary. that the room was never meant to be a classroom in the first place. The room was meant to be a meeting space. It was meant to be an overflow for the dining hall. It was a multi-purpose area. And so they told me about this plan to expand the Arts and Sciences building. And I was really looking forward to that. I was really looking forward to be able to meet with the architects and really discuss what the needs of the science department were, and in planning these new expansions. But then things happened. COVID happened. We were removed from campus for a while. When we came back, the portable buildings that we had in place at the time desperately needed replacing, and so we got those new modular buildings, which have been truly excellent, but nobody was really talking about the arts and sciences expansion anymore. And we still needed these lab spaces. We have 6 secondary science teachers for just experimental sciences at Westlake Academy, grades 6 through 12. And we have 7 different courses, subject that we offer within those sciences. We have 2 labs. This expansion will bring the total to 5, which is the perfect amount that we will need for all of our secondary science needs. The 2 labs that we have function decently well, but as Dr. Kaler and Ms. Terry can attest, they can feel a little cramped at times. So when we met with the architects made it a priority to make sure we had the space that we would need for a growing Westlake Academy. In addition, that we'd have the functionality and the flexibility within that space, that we would be able to rearrange furniture and set up the labs as needed on a case-by-case basis. So we are all very much looking forward to this expansion, and I'm so excited about it. I just wanted to express how much this means to me as a science teacher, that we're finally getting going on this project. I want to thank and echo the words of gratitude from Dr. Ritchie and from the mayor, the Lee family, for their generous contribution. This would not be happening without them. I also want to thank Mayor Graves and the rest of the Board of Trustees. The rest of this project was funded because they recognized the need for additional science laboratory spaces at Westlake Academy, and they made it happen. And they made it happen quickly. And they found that funding and they brought it to us. And I just really wanted to thank you for that. Thank you so much. This expansion is going to just really enhance the educational opportunity for our students here at Westlake Academy. Everyone involved in this project is recognizing our goal of being able to offer the absolute best K through 12 education anywhere within the public schools in the state of Texas. And this is just going to be instrumental in even further advancing that goal. Thank you so much.